Guys, we're Sayla Scripts. Hi, we're Sayla Scripts. The Sayla Scripts.
Jesus is my remedy.
Hi, we're Sayla Scripts. Happy Sabbath.
Welcome to our series on how to be free as a Gen Z, tackling our habits, hurts, and hangups. And today's topic is abortion right or wrong? So, Larissa, tell them your story.
Okay, well, a little bit about me. Raised by a single mom. My mom had me or got pregnant at 15, so
Whoa.
she was really young. And then she gave birth to me when she was 16. But what's crazy is obviously getting pregnant at 15 isn't, the norm.
Mm-mm.
And so my grandpa had actually told my mom, hey, like, I think it might be a good idea to, abort, me. And luckily, my mom got convicted because my grandma on my dad's side actually said, um, you know, God knows everything, so it's gonna work out. And ironically, I actually was born on my grandpa's birthday, so
Whoa.
which is crazy because I'm
That's
just
God
like,
working right there.
definitely. So, I just think about, if my mom had gone through that procedure, like I wouldn't be here today,
You want to
So
be sitting right here.
exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Well, what about, these women? We're
Mhm.
this is getting a little deep. What
Yeah.
about these women that have been raped
Mhm.
and then they have a child? Is
Mhm.
abortion right then?
No.
Why
I
not?
mean, it's not the baby's fault, At the end of the day, the child had nothing to do with that. And even though it's something so wrong, the Lord can still use that for good, you know?
So
And
good.
God still has a purpose for that baby's life, you know?
Well, what about, the mother can't financially support the baby and she's going to be bringing this baby into this world, this broken world, and then even into a more broken situation.
Yeah.
And so wouldn't the baby be better off just to be aborted
Mm.
versus living in a bad situation?
I'd have to definitely disagree. I mean, I think about my mom's circumstance. Like, she was only 15. She couldn't support me, all on her own. She had to have the help of my grandparents and the rest of our family. And I think that there's other resources. I think behind it all, there's always going to be that fear, that fear. Oh, what if I can't support my baby? Or what if I can't provide? But at the end of the day, the Lord always provides. And He was so faithful. I think about my mom in my situation again, like, the Lord always provided for my mom and myself, through that struggle. And even though, yes, it was really hard, there was a plan for all of that. And so I don't think that, that shouldn't be the first answer. There should be other resources. There's adoption. There's, you can go to someone and get help, there's so much help out there. You just got to be willing to ask for it.
And so what about these women that have had an abortion?
Mm-hmm.
Will God forgive them?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, why wouldn't He? I think God already knows that, the pain that you're going to endure through that. I think that there's this lie that you're not forgiven just because you did something wrong,
Right.
whether you're a Christian or not a Christian. Abortion, you're forgiven. The price was already paid, So you don't have to feel condemned that you made this mistake and feel like you did something wrong. Or I think
God
that there's
forgives you.
Yeah, exactly. And like, it's okay, it's hard. And just reach out to someone and ask for prayer and just talk to God about it, honestly. And I think that we all have different sin, we all have made mistakes, and that's okay too. And God uses that again for His greater purpose in your life.
And Jeremiah 1:5 says, I knew you before you were even formed in the womb.
Yeah.
And then later on, Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in a future.
Yeah.
That little baby that the world is saying is just tissue has this unbelievable purpose
Yeah,
sit in front of him and her.
definitely.
And yeah, abortion is never the answer.
Never know.
So I want to conclude that video, a little short video on abortion. And if you have any prayer requests regarding abortion or just a pregnancy that's, wow, I was not expecting this to
Mhm.
happen. I need help through this. Or anything you're dealing with in life, we'll definitely pray for you. Just comment below.
Mhm.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
Larissa.